Hey guys, welcome to McDonough Coaching for all things physio, nutrition, training, habit forming. So today is my top 5 tips for the new year, as a lot of people are going to be training now and trying to create New Year's Day resolutions and all that jazz. So the first thing I would suggest is be consistent. Okay, because it doesn't matter what fucking program you're doing, what nutrition plan you're following, and if you're not consistent with it. So you could be doing the best training program in the world if you only manage to do it for 3 months this next year, and then for 9 months do absolutely fuck all. What good is that to you? So just try to be consistent with whatever you're trying to do, whether it's training or nutrition, or and keep things small. So you're just looking at your habits. So if you started day one and you did 1 minute of exercise and you kept doing 1 minute of exercise until it got easy, and then you did 2 minutes and so on, and you were able to maintain slowly increasing that throughout the whole year, and maybe you did 6 months then if you did 10 minutes 5 days a week of training for 6 months, then that'd be consistent, and you'd probably see more changes by the end of the year than you have in the last maybe 5 years. Number two, sometimes focusing on changing bad habits can be the key habit to being successful at your training or your nutrition goals. So for example, if you trying to lose weight, but you like drinking a lot of pints or at the weekend or during the week, or a few glasses of wine in the evening, if you change that one habit and cut out alcohol, um, that would have a knock-on effect. That might be what we can call our key habit, or in order to change all your other habits and get them in line. So you'll find out, oh, I've stopped drinking wine in the evenings. I only drink it on Saturday nights. During the week now, my training is more consistent. I've reduced my calorie intake, and therefore I'm able, and I have to hit my target of target weight. So again, that's key habits. So I've got videos on all these kind of habit forming stuff. So go ahead and check those out. Third thing for next year is to do more strength training. So a lot of people out there just do loads of cardio work. They do loads of running, and then they come to me and wonder why their knee is sore. Is because they do no strength training. Because it's recommended that we do at least 2 days of strength training a week. So make sure you're doing some strength training. Tip number 4, weight loss is all about a calorie deficit. You can technically, which I've said before, you can sit on the couch, eat McDonald's every day, and still lose weight as long as you're eating less calories than what you're burning. Obviously, that would be a terrible way to do it. So again, if it's weight loss, there's no such thing as specific exercise to burn fat. That's a load of bollocks. And if anyone tells you otherwise, they're full of shit. And if a trainer says, oh, this exercise is good for fat loss, that's fucking nonsense. There is certain exercises that burn more calories than others. So doing full-on sprints per second is going to burn more calories than, say, I don't know, doing ab crunches. So you want to look for exercises that burn the most amount of calories per time, and try to do those ones if you're again looking for weight loss. But that's basically just moving your ass as quickly as you can, whether you're sprinting or maybe kettlebell swings. They can be burning a lot of calories, and calorie burning is generally more cardiovascular work than strength training. But that's another thing. And then my tip number 5 is train smarter. And what I would suggest is trying to do more high intensity resistance training, and not high intensity interval training, high intensity resistance training. So what I mean by that is you're going to be training in higher intensities, and you've been training for shorter periods. So you're going to either superset or do circuits. So for example, you might do, say, push-ups and pull-ups. So you're doing an upper body day, just doing back-to-back push-ups and pull-ups, max reps, and you might do 10 minutes. But there's no rest period in between. So you're going back and forth one to the other. Or you might do a total body, you might do push-ups, pull-ups, and like squats. and do those back to back for 10 minutes. So you're not worried about how many reps you're getting in. You're just worried about going to maybe failure and trying to get as many repetitions, good repetitions in that space of time. So it's essentially circuit training, but doing resistance or strength training exercises, not jumping up and down in your front bedroom or your front room, doing jumping jacks, because that's not training smart. So you're gonna, by doing the high intensity resistance training, you're because you're doing these exercises back to back, you are going to get breathless. So you are going to be working cardiovascularly, but you're also going to be doing your strength training. So you're getting your two forms of exercise in there. So and also an extra tip: stop doing ab work and start doing more of your foundation movements. So your 5 big key movements. So you got squat, deadlift, some sort of chest press, some sort of row or pull up, and then some sort of overhead press. And yeah, that's it. Comment, like, and share. And happy Christmas and happy New Year. I know it's a bit early, but hey, right, cheers.